My beloved child, listen very carefully, because this is not a random moment and this is not a random message. On February 16th, something shifts in the unseen realm around your life, and Archangel Michael is stepping forward right now to warn you, guide you, and protect what is about to unfold. A person is coming toward you with a hidden gift, but there is a reason heaven is urging you to see this before they knock at your door. What you do with this awareness will determine whether this moment becomes a blessing multiplied or a lesson learned the hard way. Hear this clearly. This is not just about a physical door. It is about access. Someone is being permitted to step closer into your space, your emotions, your home, or your plans. And while their hands appear open, not everything they carry is visible at first glance. Archangel Michael says this is why timing matters. February 16th is a checkpoint date, a spiritual intersection, a moment where discernment becomes your shield. Do not panic. This is not a message of fear. This is a message of preparation. What heaven warns, it is always because heaven intends to protect. Right now, Archangel Michael is standing guard, sword lowered but ready, watching the movement of someone connected to your destiny path. This person may already be known to you. They may have your number, your address, your trust, or at least your attention. Or they may arrive suddenly, introduced by circumstances that seem ordinary. But what they bring is layered. There is a gift, yes, but it is hidden because it is wrapped in intention, timing, and choice. This is where many people miss it. They assume gifts always arrive clean, obvious, and glowing. But some blessings arrive disguised as inconvenience. Others come wrapped in delay, humility, or even confusion. And some gifts are tests, meant to reveal whether you have grown strong enough to recognize value without being blinded by surface appearances. Archangel Michael says, watch how they approach. Do they rush you? Do they pressure you? Do they insist you decide quickly, before you can pray, breathe, or seek peace? That is your first signal. Anything aligned with heaven never demands urgency without clarity. Divine doors do not need to be forced open. On February 16th, your intuition will be louder than usual. Small feelings will speak big truths. A hesitation you cannot explain. A calm you did not expect. A question that rises in your heart without words. Do not ignore these signals. This is how Archangel Michael communicates protection, through awareness, not alarm. Understand this. The hidden gift is not just something you receive. It is something that reveals. It may reveal who is genuine and who is only curious. It may reveal whether someone is meant to stay or only to pass through. It may even reveal a strength in you that you forgot you had. This person's arrival is connected to a cycle closing. Something you once asked heaven for is now responding, but not in the form you imagined. And this is where wisdom is required. Many people pray for answers, then reject them because they do not look familiar. Archangel Michael is asking you to slow down internally. You do not need to delay action, but you must delay assumption. Look beyond words. Look beyond appearances. Look beyond promises. Watch consistency. Watch tone. Watch how they treat your boundaries. These details matter more than the gift itself. There is also something else you must know. Not everyone who brings a gift is meant to carry it all the way into your life. Some are carriers, not companions. They deliver what was assigned, then exit. If you cling to the person instead of honoring the purpose, you may miss the completion of what God intended. This is why discernment is protection. On February 16th, do not over-explain yourself. Do not feel guilty for taking time. Silence will serve you better than speeches. Observation will protect you more than confrontation. Archangel Michael says your calm authority will confuse anyone who intended to manipulate, and it will comfort anyone who is genuine. If this message feels unusually specific, it is because it is targeted. This is not for everyone. This is for the one who has been sensing movement, feeling watched, not in fear but in awareness. The one who has felt a subtle something is coming but could not name it. This is your confirmation. When the knock comes, literal or symbolic, you will not be caught off guard. You will recognize the moment. And because you saw this before it happened, you will respond from strength, not surprise. Hold this in your spirit. Gifts from God never steal your peace. They may stretch you, but they do not rush you. They may challenge you, but they do not confuse you. Peace is your compass. Stay with me, because what comes next will reveal why this timing is so precise, and why ignoring this moment could delay something far greater that heaven has already prepared for you. Chosen one, open your heart a little wider now, because what Archangel Michael reveals next is the reason this moment feels heavier than usual. The days leading into February 16th are not random days. They are days of alignment. Heaven is arranging circumstances, conversations, delays, and even interruptions so that when this person approaches you, you are not operating from your past wounds, but from your present authority. Archangel Michael says there has been growth in you that you yourself have not fully acknowledged. You have learned to pause where you once reacted. You have learned to listen where you once explained. And you have learned to protect your peace without feeling the need to justify it. This growth is exactly why the hidden gift is being sent now and not earlier. If it had arrived before, you might have mishandled it, misunderstood it, or attached yourself to the wrong meaning. This person coming toward you carries something that connects to responsibility. Not burden, but responsibility. Something that requires maturity to hold. It may involve trust, information, opportunity, reconciliation, or access to something you have prayed about quietly. And this is why Archangel Michael is so intentional about your posture. The way you receive will shape the outcome. Pay attention to how your body reacts before your mind understands. Sometimes your spirit recognizes truth faster than logic can explain it. A sense of calm is not always comfort. Sometimes it is confirmation. And discomfort is not always danger. Sometimes it is exposure of what needs light. Ask yourself, do I feel rushed or do I feel anchored? That answer will guide you. Archangel Michael also says something important. Not every smile is a signal, and not every hesitation is a warning. This is why balance is required. Do not become suspicious of everyone, but do not become careless either. Discernment is not fear, it is clarity. You are allowed to ask questions. You are allowed to take time. You are allowed to say, "Let me think about this," without guilt. There is a pattern being broken here. In the past, you may have felt that when someone knocked, you had to open immediately, prove yourself, or overextend to be accepted. That season is over. Now you open from wisdom, not from need. Archangel Michael says your worth no longer depends on who chooses you. You choose with heaven. This message is also about timing your words. Silence will reveal more than interrogation. Let people show you who they are through consistency. Watch what they do after the first interaction. Watch if their energy remains respectful when you do not give instant access. Genuine intentions do not fade when boundaries appear. Manipulation does. On February 16th, something subtle but powerful happens. Clarity replaces curiosity. You will know whether this person is meant to walk with you, walk past you, or simply hand you something and leave. And whatever the outcome, you will not feel loss. You will feel alignment. Archangel Michael wants you to understand that the hidden gift is not always what you keep. Sometimes it is what you learn. Sometimes it is what you are finally free from. Sometimes it is confirmation that you were right to wait, to heal, to grow. Now listen carefully. If this message is resonating, it is not by chance that you are here hearing it. Messages like this reach those who are positioned to act, not just to listen. And this is where your participation